Now, Filipino American actress Netta Walker reprises her role in season 2 of the American sports drama series All-American Homecoming. Netta plays the role of Keisha McCalla, a half-Filipino, half-Black student at the fictional Bringston University. All-American Homecoming is the spinoff to the original All-American. Its second season is set to premiere next month. And Netta joins us now, all the way from Los Angeles, California. Hello, Netta. Thank you so much for joining us and welcome to New Day.
Thank you for having me.
Well, first of all, congratulations. We Filipinos are so proud, that All-American Homecoming has been renewed for season 2. And actually, we're just a few days away from its October 10 premiere. We're excited. How excited are you for this?
I'm very, very excited. The second season's really fun.
Tell me a little bit about your character, Keisha McCalla. She's basically, this is quite interesting. You don't see this a lot, but she's half Filipino in this film. In this series.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so she's a dancer at a historically Black college in Atlanta. She was a pre-med major and she decided to pursue her dream of dance instead. And her mom is Filipino. Her mom is passed when she was younger, and she's left with her father to reconcile with the pain of that, and also just the gap of culture, because her mother was in Detroit when she passed and now she's in Atlanta. So yeah, there's a lot of cool little moments that feel like they align with my actual life, which is really special.
Speaking of cool little moments, one of the season, in this episode, there was even a Filipino birthday celebration for your late mom, and of course, in real life, your mom is from Cebu. Tell us about that, and did you have a hand or a say in terms of what food to prepare for that scene?
Yeah, it was a really special thing. Our showrunner, Nkechi, called me and she was asking if it was okay if we included the fact that I was Filipino, and that photo is of my actual mom with me, which is really special. But she was saying that she wanted to include as much traditional Filipino culture as possible and wanted to know exactly what it was like growing up holiday-wise. Initially, she was like, what's a big celebration? And I was like, well, Christmas and Easter, but also in celebrating someone's birthday after they've passed. I told them about going to my nanay's, my grandmother, but my mom always called her nanay, her grave when we would go to the Philippines and have a big Kamayan feast. And that was exactly what she needed to hear to make this happen. So they asked me my favorite foods. I got squid adobo, I got all the lechon kawali, I got every halo-halo and every dish I could think of, which was really, really special.
I love it. Did you also have to teach them how to eat with their hands? Oh,
yeah. Yeah. I did. It was really exciting. Everyone was like, I've never done this before. And I was like, come here, let me just teach you what you have to do.
I love that you're able to share this, and of course, the excellence of Black or Asian, and just portraying them in quite a positive light for you yourself. How was that like for you? To portray a character which is so close to home.
It was really I cried a lot. I cried a lot that day in particular, because I never imagined that I'd get to see or play a character, let alone that was me. I grew up with basically just my brothers around in terms of other Black and Filipino kids. So there was a lot of intersectionality with our cultures, but it was hard to find people that completely understood. And to do a show that allows me to represent both the beauty that is Black American culture and bring a really huge piece of my mom and a piece of culture that I've grown up with was very emotional. I feel very lucky. I feel very, very lucky that I got to do this and that I get to keep doing it.
And not only that, but you're probably one of the only actresses being able to portray such a role and continuing to showcase the values that we have here in the Philippines. What can we expect here in season 2?
Season 2, you can expect drama. You can expect a lot of drama. Trying to think of what I can say that won't spoil things. I think you'll see a lot of people pursuing the thing they love, which is very special to see in a show like this, and not stopping at all in pursuit of that thing that they love, which is really beautiful.
Okay, and not only that, but you also wear many hats. Aside from being an actress, we understand that you're also a writer, director, environmentalist, social justice advocate, and you actually just won a Best Supporting Actress from the production called Yen way back in 2019. Where do you draw all of that inspiration for all the things that you do and continue to do?
Oh, my family, everything. My writing, anything that I write is an inspiration from someone in my family, or like just getting to have moments where I can look at my brothers and my mom and my dad and showcase parts of their personality, but also their life. That helps me with writing. They were so inspirational to me. And my mom in particular was the person in my life who pushed me to consistently pursue the creative aspects of myself, which was very special. She was the reason why I started voice lessons and dance lessons and acting classes. And if I didn't have my family supporting me all the time and making sure that I feel artistically important in the family, I don't really know if I could do any of the things that I do.
Well, wonderful. With that, we wish you all the best, and we hope to have you back in the Philippines, or come visit us here and hopefully, showcase your talent here and work with some wonderful, amazing, and talented Filipino actors and actresses. Thank you once again, Netta, for joining us here this morning on your day. We wish you all the best.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.